What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the Riftbreaker. We just finished up our last little expedition, and we are going to jump right into another right away. I want to get it to the point where all I have left to do is the 2 mining outposts. So I need to get this Ferdinite concentration in the Volcanic area, and then build radars in the Volcanic area, which is going to lead up to a titanium mining outpost. So we are going to have 2 outposts to build here. One of them I'm probably going to go fairly large on. However, let's jump in and deal with this Ferdinite concentration in the Volcanic area. Let's get it. And here we are.
Rift jump successful. The Orbital scanner reported large condensations of Ferdinite in this area. We can harvest it from the blue entwined crystals that are growing here, or try to locate it with the geoscanner.
Okay, let's grab the geoscanner and start searching for Ferdinite. I'm sure that we can create some special equipment with it.
So we've got another scanning mission, which means hunt the landmines. We're going to go through this area as well as the last. Just doesn't have a ton of...
It's enormous, and it just floats in the air like it doesn't weigh anything.
It is emitting a powerful magnetic field. It is disrupting most of my equipment. We will not be able to construct any buildings within its immediate area of effect.
It looks alien, on an alien planet. Let's stay away from it. It reminds me of how I lost my arm.
There is our first little chunk of Ferdinite. Now, as I mentioned, this area is not super rich, so it's not going to have a ton of resources around. Probably, or at this moment, I'm not planning on putting an outpost here at all. So, just going to do the scans, try to get everything done, and get out of this area as quickly as possible. See if we can't bring the hurt to some of these baddies here, and get ourselves healed back up here. Now, going through the Volcanic area, of course, we're going to pay special attention to these guys, as, you know, they're going to give us that little bit of freezy space where we're not going to be burning up. Now, eventually, I think after this mission, it's actually going to give us the objective to research the heat shielding, but we don't have it quite yet, so we just got to get through this one, and, you know, once again, another geo-scan it out kind of mission here, so let's just see what we got. We should have something close here.
Ashley, I have located a significant condensation of Ferdinite near our position. I have marked its approximate location on our map.
Alright, we got
Excellent.
some Ferdinite over yonder.
Gather as much Ferdinite as possible. It will allow us to build new equipment that we can use to manipulate gravitational waves. I've heard of such inventions, but I've never seen them myself before.
So I'm going to keep heading that way and kind of scanning with both my bio and my geoscanner as we go here. I'm going to run into lots of packs of enemies, so I'm going to try to burn them out and hopefully not have any untimely deaths here in this area, but we will see how that works out, of course. Needs the Ferdinite, and these nodes just do not drop a ton of it, so you see I'm up to 67 of 500 needed, so definitely going to need to get to a bigger little Ferdinite dump station here, as the sooner the better. Let's get this one. That one is a Carbonium Ore. Boo! So there is lots of underground resources, so if you did choose to put an outpost here, you know, you could use your geoscanner and go through and find lots and lots of stuff, but I'm just going to blast through this one kind of figuratively and as fast as I can. So we are going to just go through and mash literally everything we come across here as quickly as possible. These guys are a little tougher, that's for sure. Waiting for that heal to pop here. 3 more seconds. I'm just going to chill here in the freezy zone until that pops, and there we go. Now, let's just keep making our way over. We're actually in that enriched area now.
Oh, that makes things more complicated.
We got lots of beds over here. Let's burn all of these guys up here, too. Quite a few of them here. Should be getting some scans in on these guys, but with so many, I am just going to focus on killing them, and I'll worry about scanning them later.
My radar is tracking a cloud of fast-moving objects heading our way. Prepare for bombardment.
Uh-oh. We're about to get smacked on here as well. Still got plenty of ammo left, so as long as the ammo keeps up, I'm gonna keep on spraying.
Dropping from the sky. They can cause serious damage.
Got a pretty fat, little fat Ferdinite grouping right there. That was very, very nice. So now we only need, what, 140-ish more. So we're getting a lot closer here. Let's just continue to make our way around. Hopefully we find this Ferdinite pretty quick and can get on over to our next objective. Oof, that was way too close for comfort. Let's see if I can't get back to that freezy spot. Now, sadly, I just popped my heel before I got nailed with that, so I'm gonna have to just chillax it out here for a minute until I'm able to heal myself back up. Of course, I could just throw the punchy gloves on. Oh! Smacked down. The smackdown has occurred. So now I gotta pick up my minigun. And that's a big boo, that's for sure. But let's get on over that way. Trying to get out of these meteors. You know.
The sky is getting
Don't
clear.
stand in the fire on the ground, you know? That's step number 1 in most games. If you see a big ring of fire, don't stand in it. Sadly, I keep standing in it, but we'll make our way on through here. Get back over and get our minigun at a minimum. Now, I do have that rocket launcher ready to go. I can grenade launch some fools down as well. But let's try to get on over there and avoid, hopefully, any more unnecessary casualties. Now, at this point in the game, since we're not going to keep this area, I'm not going to put down an outpost. That, of course, means that if I die, I'm going to have to take the walk of shame back over to pick up my weapon. And I'm not going to respawn at the outpost. I'm going to respawn at the initial spawn point. So let's just keep on making our way, trying to get a few scans in as we go here. We'll get back over to one of these chilly areas and get ourselves squared back away. Let me grab my gun real quick before I go any further. I really, really feel kind of empty inside without the glory of the minigun here. Now, it looks like we got another one over this way. That personal scan that you can use is quite helpful as well. It definitely lights up the map for you, which is quite nice. But let's just keep working our way through. We should be really close to another spot here, huh? There we go, we got it. Let's get these guys wrecked up. We still need a large chunk of Ferdinite, though, so we have far from completed this journey, no doubt. And let's see how much we got in this one, if anything. May not even be Ferdinite. Oh, it was, luckily. So we got a little taste. That brings us a touch closer. Not a whole lot out of that one, but, you know, we are a little bit closer and a little bit closer. We got another big one here, hopefully. Get the butt blasters down over here, as those guys are, you know, they just love to sling it out there at you. I'm going to save my heal here for a moment. Just so little pops from each of these little individual mines. Keep making our way over. I'm pretty sure we're really close to the edge of the map now. We got a pylon over here too. I hate to pass those up. Lots of stone statues to be had there, you know? And this one's over here. Let's just get this guy out of our way, because I just got a feeling he's going to end up getting uppity at some point. And that brings us one step closer, even. We are just getting exploded like mad here. It's a butt blaster right over here. I didn't even see. Let's get that taken care of. It's actually taken us slightly closer and slightly closer to that pylon. Like I said, I hate to pass up on it, but I mean, I've had such terrible luck. I've been getting just stone statues over and over and over again with those things. Let these guys scrap it out for a minute. Oh, no time. He's coming to me. Get all of these down as well.
I'm sensing slight tremors.
See if we can't
They
get this
are
one mined out. We should be getting pretty close.
It looks like an earthquake is coming.
In fact, that was a good one. Yeah, that is going to get us right there.
This
So,
should be enough to start crafting new
good
equipment.
stuff.
We can stay here and try to find even more, or get back to our primary objectives.
Just grab all we can, and then we are going to head back on over to our primary objective, which, of course, is our headquarters. Now, let's try to get another one of these knocked out. Now, it's all about getting the titanium, right? So we need to get our 2 different outposts set up, but we've got one more expedition to do. In fact, I should have went directly to it instead of going back to base, but we do have one more expedition to do before we can get that titanium outpost set up, and we should gain quite a few resources out of these last 2 outposts, no doubt. So let's just go ahead and jump right over to our next, which is build radars in the volcanic area to locate a titanium deposit. So we're headed back to the volcanic area one more time here. We're going to put some radars down. Now, the titanium outpost is going to end up being really, really small. However, our other outpost we have to make still, I think I'm going to build that one out, assuming I have any luck at all with the spawn. We're going to have to see how that goes and see how many resources are around. Now, this one, we're going to be placing radar towers down, and we're going to have to basically uncover a portion of the map.
0.56 G. Magnetic field anomaly detected. My sensors are receiving a lot of interference.
Wow, the parameters in this area are crazy. It's like a completely different planet. The gravity in this place is acting weird. Something must be causing this.
Just keep scanning it up here.
Focus on finding the titanium deposit. It should be somewhere in this area. We can triangulate its position by building a network of radar stations.
You're right. We can investigate what's causing these anomalies as we move forward. We can place the radar stations in the safe zones created by the cryo plants.
We can also construct cryo stations of our own. However, they require titanium to be built. We can find small amounts of titanium by harvesting cryo plants.
Building cryostations won't make much sense until we can find a much larger titanium deposit. Let's not waste titanium unless it's necessary.
Now, we don't
Okay,
need
we've
a
built the first
lot
radar
of these
station.
radar
It isn't
stations.
easy to provide enough power in this biome. The atmosphere is very thick, and it's reducing the effectiveness of wind and solar generators.
In addition to that,
Additional radar stations to triangulate the position of the titanium deposit. Try to place them as far from each other as possible. They need to cover a wide area.
so let's see, we're just looking for these freezy zones. Now, any mobs that are near them, of course, we want to just clear those out as we want to avoid any attacks that are going to come in on these. But as you see, we made 23 of 50 progress, so the progress goes super duper quick on this one, and it's just a matter of building that radar down and then getting it powered. Now, the radars, of course, don't take much power. I am way overkilling it on the power here, but the reason being is I just want to get this objective over with as quick as possible. Let's burn these guys up real quick, see if we have anything else in the immediate area. Doesn't look like it, and then we'll throw down wind as well. Now, the wind and the solar generation in this biome, as you see on the mini-map in the bottom right, are both at 50%. So, kind of crapped here as far as the power goes here. Now, obviously, we got all of this magma. Now, I have yet to go through and unlock the magma generators, but we can actually use those if we get it unlocked as kind of free power in these areas. Now, this should be our last one right here. As soon as both of those radars come back up at the same time, we should be good. But let's go ahead and get another one down right here. If we look, these only require 60 energy per second. So I have, like, seriously overkilled the energy needed here, as we're going to create 80 per second from one of those. We'll create 48 per second from one windmill. Now, remember, those values are going to get reduced by half. So we want to put a few of them down, but I have just been seriously overkilling it just to make sure we get this power. Now, as soon as this radar comes on, assuming the other ones are, we should have this biome completed. So this one is a really, really quick mission. Just get in and out, and it sets you up for the next one where we're going to be building the different outposts. So I've got 2 outposts ready to be built now, and I am going to go ham on one of them and get a very, very nice amount of resources out of it. Looks like we're still at 42 of 50. Let's find one more. I don't think you have to do more than like 4. We'll have to see. See, we got another area right here that we can use as well. This one's actually lit up quite a bit more, so that's kind of nice.
Is coming our way.
See, do we have anything else approaching? Nothing else approaching, so let's get some power down.
The ash cloud is upon us. Visibility is down.
Of course, we get an ash cloud. But of course,
solar panels are disabled as well.
Solar panels completely disabled. Fantastic. Let's throw a couple of batteries in here just to make sure we are all good. And we should be able to get this radar powered up here just from the wind, I think. Now, if I had the magma generation, of course, we would be in good shape. Now it's saying 47 of 50. I've got them too close to each other is the deal. That's why I'm getting such little gains off of everyone. So let's head over this way, away from everything else that we've covered here. Try to put it as far apart as we can. Just to make sure we get that coverage. I think you could probably end up getting away with using 2 or maybe even 3 radars if you put them completely far away from each other, like way, way out of the radius of the other. Let's keep making our way around. We're at the edge of the map over here now, so we can't go any further over to the left. So let's head up and see. Oh, we've got one right here. And this one is pretty far out, so I think this one's going to cover it. Wasted a bunch of resources here, but these things are all really, really cheap to build, so not exactly the end of the world for sure. In fact, as soon as this one gets pumping, I should have more than a sufficient amount of coverage. There we go.
The titanium deposit. I am marking its approximate position on our map.
Buildings are available. Excellent. Let's go there and search for it with the geoscanner.
Alright, now in addition to that, I do have to find a titanium deposit. So we're going to look around with our geoscanner, see what we can come up with here. We don't have anything on the map. Oh, we actually do. It's way over there. So let's head back on across and see if we can't get down to that area. I didn't see it light up on the map because I'm so far away from it. But we should be able to get through and burn up any potential beds on the way here. And that should get us there. So let's keep headed over that direction. Trying not to walk through the molten goo, of course. Which always proves to be quite the challenge for me personally. You know, I never had this problem in World of Warcraft. You know, back in the World of Warcraft days, it's always about staying out of the fire on the ground, right? In all the raids. Never had this issue. In Riftbreaker, I cannot stop stepping in it.
A new technology.
Let's head on down. We should get.
Are available for crafting.
We're gonna have a pack of baddies over here to the right, I think. Yeah, they're over there a little ways, but we'll get them here. And then we are in the circle now, so we should be able to find the super secret hidden titanium deposit here, and hopefully.
Technology has been developed.
New blueprints.
Nope, that's not the one. Oof, big oofs. They're quite abundant here, though. Guys are aggressive, that's for sure. And is this the one? This has got to be the one.
The technology queue is empty.
This is the one. All right, so we got our titanium here.
We've got it.
It is the purple hotness, of course. Let's grab all of it we can, as we don't have access to any of that yet. So we'll take all we can get. And
to search for more significant deposits underground.
Okay, let's start the orbital scanning procedure.
Let's do it.
Find more titanium.
Get a few scans in while we're waiting for that.
Searching for traces of titanium within the planet's volcanic zone. This will take some time to complete.
It's so funny.
Orbital scanning finished. We've located a new planetary location with larger underground titanium deposits. Warning, the volcanoes in that area are very active. Make sure to equip any armor enhancements that we have available before going there.
Ślimak, ślimak, co tu robisz? Taki ładny, taki tłusty. Będzie z ciebie wór kapusty.
For development.
What? What did you say?
I did not say anything.
Are you breaking down from the heat?
No. Are you hallucinating?
What? Of course not. Someone screwed up your programming.
My programming is impeccable. I was designed and perfected by some of the best programmers that humanity has ever seen.
Of course you were. You were the best AI on this planet.
I'm not sure, not 100% sure there, but if anyone that, like, I know there's quite a few folks from Poland here that watch the channel. If anyone from Poland can tell me what that was just said, assuming it is Polish, I'm not positive. It may not even be Polish. It may just be something that I just don't understand. But I'm wondering what that was just said, and I'm kind of curious if that is a little Easter egg of maybe a bug that was left in the game and they turned it into a funny. I'm not sure, though. So anyone out there can let me know. In fact, I know a person that I am going to timestamp this video and get to take a look at it. Now, let's get back here. We are headed back to headquarters. Let's find out what's going on. We should be getting another attack here soon. How are we doing here on resources? Well, we're full up in our storage. That's for sure. We've got a few more miners going.
Depleted. Iron deposit depleted.
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I don't want to build any more storage facilities. I feel like I've got way enough to get through the remainder of the game. So I'm not going to build any more storage facilities, even though they're telling me to. However, I will have no problem with spending a little bit of this. So let's go ahead and run through and do a quick bit of upgrades on everything. Now, did I ever... Okay, I still have not gotten that research unlocked yet, so I want to get that going. We need to get that headquarters level 7. And then, where is that research that I'm looking for? It is, let's see. Where are we? Can't seem to find it here. I was going to throw down a bunch more of those mines and drop those around. However, I learned a valuable lesson on those here lately. And that is those mines cause a massive amount of lag during the final event throughout. So, gonna lay off the mines there. Which, see, there's a repair facility. This is what I'm looking for. Repair facility 3. Repair facilities are kind of meh at tier 1. They get a little better at tier 2, but they are really good at tier 3. They really do help you out a lot. I was a big critic of the repair towers from the beginning, as they are just so kind of blah at tier 1. But however, you get those bad boys upgraded, they do indeed put in some work. There's no doubt about it. It doesn't look like we're going to get an attack. I assumed we were going to get another attack here soon. But
since I've only got a few minutes left on this episode,
I am going to go ahead and call this one right here. Let's go ahead and upgrade our nukes, though. We'll upgrade everything we can around the base. Just kind of spam it up. We still got a few walls here and there we missed, as you see here. So want to get those upgraded as well. But just want to get everything good and beefy and ready to kind of put in a proper defense when the time comes. So let's just spam those upgrades around. However, that is going to get it for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. The Twitch integration for this game is really cool. I do love streaming at YouTube, but of course with the Riftbreaker, it's really better to stream at Twitch because of the integration. It adds so much to not only the stream experience, but just to the game itself. So definitely head on over and check me out on Twitch, as I do and have been streaming quite a bit of Riftbreaker over there. But that will get it for now, so thank you all so much, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.